welcome back. Welcome. I don't even know what to say. It's been a long time, but here we are. I'm filming a video today. I don't even really know what this video is going to be. It's just like a welcome back hi situation. So here we are. Hello, welcome. It's been a few months. Yep. So I just went and got a coffee, an iced oat latte, and we're gonna chat. We're just gonna sip and chat. So I was about to film and there was this man just like lurking around. Does anyone else get freaked out just a little bit by like people lurking around in car parks, even in the middle of the day? Is that just me? I was like, why is this man here? He's gone now. He was like yelling at the phone and everything, and I was like, oh, I feel awkward, uncomfortable, but he's gone, so that's good. Today's video is just gonna be a little chill Q&A, talking through some questions, giving you guys a life update, probably talking as to why I haven't made a video in a very long time. Well, actually, it hasn't been ridiculously long, but it feels like a very long time for me, you know? Anyway, so life update, what's been going on? Honestly, not that much. Like, I've just been working, doing uni. Life is getting kind of crazy, kind of hectic. It's like end of year exams coming up. Anyway, I've really missed you guys. I've really missed like talking to you all. I just went through a phase of feeling very unmotivated, and I just wasn't loving what I was putting out. And I think that's because I was putting a bit too much pressure on myself for my videos to be like perfect or super entertaining, that I feel like I kind of lost myself in the midst of that. And yeah, I know you're always your harshest critic and stuff, so I feel like maybe I thought that, but you guys might not have thought that. There's so many cars like driving through this car park. I don't know if you can see them in the back, but I'm just so scared someone's gonna like pull up in the spot next to me and just be like, why is she literally sitting in her car alone on a Saturday talking to a camera? Anyway, moving on. So I just decided it would be good for me to take a little break just to get inspired again. I was feeling quite uninspired, and I think that's because I was just, yeah, putting too much pressure on myself to create like this perfect channel, and everything sort of had to be like perfect, and I lost my like passion for that. Like, I lost my passion for creating videos within that because I was just trying too hard and not really being myself. And it's like, I want to be real with you guys. Be real. Has Be Real gone off today? I don't think it has yet. Sometimes I don't have my notifications on and it just goes off, but I don't realize. Oh no, okay, it hasn't gone off. Be Real went off last night at youth. Oh, you can't really see, there we go. That was super cute. I don't know, there's not really much to say. It's just I decided to take a break because I was feeling a bit uninspired, and like I just didn't want to film because I was like, I'm not being myself and I want to be real. I want to be real with you guys. Like, I don't want this to be a space where you feel like you don't know me. Like, I want this to be a channel where you can watch my videos and feel like you know me and feel like I'm being honest and open. I feel like I talked for 5 minutes about something that I could have talked about in literally 2 minutes. So let's jump into the Q&A part because I feel like that's more exciting, you know what I mean? I asked on my Instagram story a couple weeks ago, I think. I don't even know. I asked for some questions so we can do a little Q&A, life update kind of vibe. Got quite a few, so we're gonna answer some of these. What's been the highlight of your year so far? Well, this year has definitely been the most normal year compared to the past 2 years. So I feel like this year has actually been so good. There's been quite a few highlights of the year. I think the first one was my Sydney trip back in February with my friend Ruth. We went to Sydney for a week with her family. They live up there. So it was just like a really fun time, and it was just like really cool to see spots in Sydney that I probably wouldn't have seen on my own. And that was like one of my favorite memories, literally in the second month of the year, which is kind of crazy. And then I also really enjoyed my birthday. My birthday was in July because it was just really fun to have an actual birthday, because the past 2 years my birthdays were in lockdown here in Melbourne. So this was like the first birthday that I actually got to like go out and do things with my friends. There's still many more to come, The year is not over, guys. There's still exciting things coming, so stay tuned. What do you look forward to in the next 6 months? Okay, so 6 months from now is, so it's September, which is the 9th month. October, November, December, January, February, March. Okay, from now until March next year, what do I look forward to? There is so much happening in the next 6 months. I literally cannot even describe. So, finishing uni, going on a girls trip with my best friend, which stay tuned. There will be vlogs and content on Instagram and everything, so stay tuned for that. Love on tour, Harry Styles, Love on tour. Finally is happening, so I think that is probably like the main thing I'm most excited for is Love on tour. Like, we have waited so long and it's finally happening, so stay tuned. I'm going to be vlogging it all. I'm actually so keen for that. So I think that is probably the main thing I would say. Yeah. Dream jobs you had when you were younger versus now. I feel like my dream job has kind of always been the same. There's been little jobs here and there where I've been like, oh, I want to do that, I want to do that. The main dream job has always been YouTube. But I feel like as a kid, I didn't really know, like I didn't really say that was an actual like job. Influencers weren't a thing back then, if that makes sense. Like, they weren't labeled as an influencer. So, but YouTube has always been the dream job since day dot. That has never changed. But, you know, that's something. They're just beeping in agreement. There's been like little jobs here and there where I've gone through phases of like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. And I went through a huge phase of wanting to be a lawyer, and I have no idea why, because I actually like have never been super interested in law, but I went through a phase of like, I want to be a lawyer, wanting to be a chef, wanting to be a vet. Like, I've wanted to do it all. Oh, I also wanted to be a doctor at one point as well. Are those considered like dream jobs for me? Probably not. It's just like I went through phases of liking certain job ideas. YouTube has always been the dream, and it still is the dream. Any books, shows, movie recommendations? All right, let's do one for each, because this video will end up being 30 plus minutes if I keep discussing book, show, and movie recommendations, but especially books. What is this person doing? I literally don't understand. Was parked for like that whole time I was talking, and then suddenly was like, I'm gonna recorrect my park, even though his park was literally perfect. Anyway, oh my gosh, why did I think filming a video in a car park would be a good idea? It's literally not. All right, let's keep going. Okay, books. Oh my gosh, guys, you're literally asking me to pick one. Are you serious? No, no one's asking me to pick one. I'm asking me to pick one. She said books. So that's just me digging myself a hole. Okay, my favorite book is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I know it's like super basic, but I found out about this book before it was like trending on TikTok. So that's kind of one of my proudest moments, not gonna lie. So that's my favorite book, would recommend. But trigger warning, there are some sensitive topics covered in that book, so just be prepared. Anyway, let's keep going. I don't know if you can hear him. Favorite show? I would say Stranger Things or Outer Banks. And movie recommendations. My favorite genre is rom-coms, so I'm gonna say a rom-com. I'm just gonna say 10 Things I Hate About You. It's a classic, can't go wrong. But honestly, I could keep talking about this sort of stuff for hours, so let's keep rolling. Go-to food to grab for lunch. It really depends on the mood. Like, can we just talk about that for a second? Like, whatever you want is really dependent on how you're feeling. Sometimes I really want an acai bowl. Sometimes I really want a toasty or something. But I would definitely say coffee, like, is always, it's not food, but it's essential. So I'm putting it in there. Go-to food, either an acai bowl or a toasty. I just feel like you can't go wrong. What's your favorite color? Okay, again, I feel like my favorite color changes. Like, I go through phases of being obsessed with certain things, and then one day I'm not as obsessed anymore. But I feel like my favorite color has always stayed the same, but I have colors that I'm like obsessed with through certain times in my life. But my favorite color is like orange, like a nice pastel peachy orange. But at the moment I'm really obsessed with green and also like blue. Okay, now there's like 2 men. They're just gonna see me talking to a camera. But you know what? We're gonna own it. We're just gonna roll with it, because you can literally see them in the back. Yeah, so orange. I don't know, orange is just a really pretty color. Alright, last question, which I feel like this is like the perfect question to kind of wrap up this video. And I didn't even intend that. It just happened to be the last one. What made you want to do YouTube? Well, let's get into it. So, I don't know, I've just always loved filming stuff. Like, literally ever since I was super young. When I got my first little like digital camera, I just started filming things. I was filming myself talking literally to no one. Like, I don't even think I knew YouTube was a thing. Yeah, so I had a little like digital camera. I probably got it in like 2009 or something. Literally, I don't think I even knew what YouTube was at that point though. I was like 6. I don't think I even knew about YouTube. Like, literally, we would go on family holidays every year. I'd bring my camera, I would set it up, I'd sit on my bed and I'd just talk to the camera about what I was doing. Like, I just feel like it's always been something that I wanted to do even before I knew it was a thing, you know? And then one day I just was like, let's start a YouTube channel. I've just always loved filming because I like to talk and I also like to share my life. So I feel like doing that on YouTube, like YouTube is the platform for that, if that makes sense. Yeah. No, I just love YouTube so much because it's a way you can share your life and express yourself and also just like make people laugh, make people happy. My eyes are really itchy. I love making people laugh and I love making people happy, and just like, it's the little things in life, honestly. So that is why I love doing YouTube, because you can do all of the above. They're literally having a car meet or something. He's probably like selling his car. Anyway guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video here. I've said everything there is to be said. I'm back, and get keen for more videos. Stay tuned. With that being said, catch you next time. Woo.